The weather. It's hot and then it's cold. It's rainy and then it's dry. And then at times it's so stormy it literally makes your hair stand on end. And the problem with it all is that you can't control the weather. Well, outside that is. But what if you could keep the weather in your home the way you like it? What if you could keep your home warmer in the winter, cooler in the summer, and safer from storms and high winds? There is an answer, and that answer is a Reata-built home. A Reata-built home is so well insulated, you can knock tons of air conditioning off your utility bills, and yet you can rest in the cool comfort knowing a Reata-built home has been engineered to withstand winds of up to 170 miles per hour, well above the minimum force needed to blow away a typical stick-built home. So why is a Reata-built home so much more sturdy than a traditional stick-built home? In most ordinary construction, the only thing attached to the foundation is the 2x4 base plate at the bottom of each wall. Nothing secures the walls or the roof directly to the foundation in a typical stick-built home. However, a Reata-built home is secured to the foundation all the way up from the walls to the roof.
Now, after hundreds of homes there were reduced to rubble, some experts are now criticizing building techniques used in construction of homes destroyed in the tornado. KARK's Drew Petrimo is looking into claims that methods used to secure some homes to their foundation are prone to failure during high winds. Drew?
Well, one of the big issues here, Josh, is how homes are, in fact, secured to their foundation. The National Weather Service says 90% of homes they've been able to assess were used nails to secure from the floor to the foundation, that you can see right there. Only 10% of the homes actually use bolts and nuts to secure, much better, say some experts. One expert we spoke with today says nails offer very little help in keeping a home from falling apart during a strong tornado like the one that ripped across central Arkansas 1 week ago. We spoke with one homeowner who's a contractor and built his home using nuts and bolts to secure the foundation. With the help of some friends and family, he cleared away what was left of his house, but he says even with taking a direct hit, the house fared pretty well. A point not taken lightly by Dr. David Pravat, who we spoke with earlier over the phone. Dr. Pravat is a civil and coastal engineer at the University of Florida. He spent 10 years studying wind damage while visiting tornado aftermaths in 3 states. He says in his experience, homes that have nails like you see right there fall apart much more frequently during strong tornadoes as opposed to the nut and bolt situation that you see there. He says there are some other factors, including how the roof is secured to walls, that play in when you consider how a structure fares during a tornado, but he says there would be a lot less destruction if different building techniques were required. Josh?
Here is Jason Collier to show you exactly what I'm talking about.
Most builders are still building houses the same way we did 100 years ago. The only thing holding the house to the foundation are the nails through the bottom plate into the studs. So this is how a conventional framed house is held together, with the nails through the bottom plate into the studs. Two nails on each stud. So this is what's holding your house together from the foundation to the walls. After you nail your studs to your bottom plate, this is the only thing holding your walls to your foundation. In a traditional framed house, the base plate is the only thing secured to the foundation. However, in a Reata built home, the walls and the roof are secured to the foundation. I put this polyurethane sealant in the holes before we actually put the anchor bolts that hold the straps to the slab. And now, these are the actual straps and bolts that hold the house to the foundation. These bolts, these anchor bolts are in the concrete every 4 feet. And that's what holds our houses to the foundation. These anchor bolts start out on each corner of the house, and then every 4 feet until they meet in the center of the house, you have an anchor bolt. And this anchors these 1-inch metal straps to the foundation that runs up the wall panels and through the roof panel system and down to the other side of the slab. We've welded a steel plate on top of the I-beam to give the panels a little more support and to screw from the bottom up into the trusses.
And in addition to the stability of a Reata-built home, a Reata-built home is an engineered home with 8 inches of polystyrene insulation in the walls and 10 inches of polystyrene insulation in the ceilings. And all of that is reinforced with double steel studs in the walls and the ceilings. Super sealed polystyrene insulation reinforced with double wall steel studs and securely anchored to the foundation all the way to the roof, a Reata-built home is the safest, most energy efficient home on the market today. A Reata-built home is the modern way to build, to save energy, be comfortable, and give you the peace of mind you're looking for. But I would be remiss to not mention the other extended benefits of a Reata-built home. A Reata-built home has fire-resistant steel studs and is completely sealed to eliminate the threat of termites and pests and reduce allergens from the outside. But a Reata-built home is not just a strong and energy-efficient termite, pest, allergen, and fire-resistant home. A Reata-built home is one that is custom-built to your specifications with all the luxuries and amenities you can dream of. And a Reata-built home can assume the style and look on the inside and the outside as you desire. And it will fit right into your community no matter what your property owners association requires. Here's what some Reata-built homeowners have to say.
I first learned of Reata Foundation through my father, and he does home inspections, home appraisals. He recommended this product. We looked in further into it. We found that it was actually very economical. It costs less in our demographic area to build this type home than a stick-built home. So that was a big selling point. Plus we get the long-term benefits of energy efficiency, tornado safety, the soundproofing, low pest control. So all in all, it was an easy situation, quality maintenance, and a well-rated product. When I first found out about the Reata Foundation, I went and looked online and started looking at floor plans. Originally, the floor plan I picked out was meant to be a 2,000 square foot home. My husband and I did not want to start out with that much square footage, and I was able to shrink down in size, and then from there customize the layout of the master bedroom and bath. We added a fireplace. We did some custom work in the kitchen. We added office nooks in the guest bedroom, so in the future we plan on homeschooling, and our children have a nice area there that they can do their homework and study at. And we also added a larger laundry room so that it would become a mudroom to enter in and out of the back of the home. It's a very modern looking house. I also like about these houses the soundproof. We have very little road noise. We had never lived in the city before, and we were concerned about living this close to a roadway, but we don't even notice that we're on a main road. We are all electric, besides a propane heated fireplace that we have not got to run. We keep our energy settings at 68 on the thermostat, and our energy bill runs anywhere from 65 was the lowest at the beginning of the summer, 130 has been the highest. My husband suffers from asthma and allergies. In our previous residence, he had to take daily medication, and since we've moved into the Reata home, we have not had to, he's been healthier, we haven't had to take medication, and that's even with us having indoor pets. It's still a very low allergen home.
Wow, what great information. I'm Doug Rye, and I approve of this information because it is absolutely true. I've been teaching and practicing energy efficiency for many years using radio, seminars, and monthly articles. My dad always said, if you're going to do something, do it right. Well, folks, this information shows you how to do it right. If you're planning to build a new home and you want it to be super energy efficient and be engineered to withstand 170 mile per hour winds, the Reata built home is for you. I recommend that you contact the fine folks at Reata to help you get started toward the home of your dreams.
So go online to reatafoundation.org or call 1-800-404-2547 today and speak with a Reata built specialist that can help you get started toward the comfort, style, and security you deserve.